Hi everyone, welcome to GT Coding. In this video, we're going to create the sidebar and the search for our website. So let's get started. First of all, let's fix some things in our website. So if you go to one of these projects, I'll just click on this project. And here we can see in our metadata, it says posted by admin, and then we have the in, and then we don't have anything. That is because we don't have any categories in our project. But we have categories in our posts. So if you click on a post, we can see the categories are displayed over here. So what we want to do is we don't want to display the in our project's single page. So we will go to the single.php file. Now we will include this whole line of code inside an if condition. So let's just bring it down, and we will type if, and we have a function called getPostType, and we will see whether the post type is a blog post. So we'll check it over here, and we'll type post over here, and if it is a blog post, then we want to display the in, and we will end the if bracket over here. So that's it for the project single page. So if you go to our website and if you refresh this, we can see that we don't have an in over here. And if we go to blogs, here we can see the categories. Now the next thing that we want to do is when we click on the image, this logo over here, we want to go to the main page. So we'll go to the header.php file, and we'll just copy this segment of code, and I will paste it over here. Okay, now if we refresh our page, and now if we click on the logo, we get redirected to the front page. And now the last thing we need to do is add links to this footer. So we'll go to footer.php file, and here we will add the links. This is the home page, and for the about page we will type /about over here. Now for the privacy policy, we will have the page as privacy-policy, and for the blogs we have a page called /blog, and here we will have /projects, and here we have contact. So that's it for the footer. Now the next thing we want to fix is that if you go to the projects index page, and here we can see we have a heading over here, and if we click on that, we'll be taken to the all blogs page. So we'll go to the index.php file, and we'll just remove the anchor tag from here, and we'll do the same thing with the archive and the archive project. Now we'll go to the website, and here we can see we don't have any links over here. The same goes with the categories archive. So now let's get started by creating the sidebar. Now the first thing to do when we create a sidebar is register the sidebar in our functions.php file. So if you go to the dashboard, and if you hover over appearances, we want a widgets menu over here. So we'll go to functions.php file, and down here we'll create a comment, and we'll create a function called GT widgets. and we have a WordPress method called register sidebar, and in that we have to pass an array. So we'll have some values inside the array. So for the name, we will give it a name of main sidebar, and for the ID it should be main sidebar, and before title, and for that we will type h3, and after title we will close it over here. Now we'll call a function called add action, and we'll type widgets init, and then the name of our function. Now let's save this, and if we go to our dashboard and if we refresh our page, if we go to the appearances, we can see we have some more things over here. So we'll go to widgets, and here we can see our sidebar. Now here you can drag and drop anything you want into the main sidebar. So we'll just add some things to our sidebar. For the categories, we will type the title as categories, and we have so many different options over here. And let's see what else we can add. We can add the recent posts. We even have the option of setting the number of posts, so we'll just set it to 3. So now we'll go to our website, and if we go to one of the blog posts, here we can see that the sidebar is not displayed over here. So for that we'll go to our single.php file, and down here, instead of this, we will have a WordPress function, and the function is called dynamic sidebar, and here we have to type the ID of the sidebar. So our ID is main sidebar. So now if I save this, and if we refresh our page, we can see that our sidebar is displayed over here. Now we will add the search box to our sidebar. So we'll go to the dashboard, and here if you scroll down, here we have the search box. We'll just drag it onto our sidebar, and we will type search over here. Here we can see we have the search box. Now let's go ahead and customize our search box. So for that we have to create a new file in our project called searchform.php. Now in our search form, we have to keep some things in mind when we are creating it. So first of all, we'll create the form, and in our form we need to set the method as get, and for the action we have to set it to the home page of our website. So we'll type home URL. Alright, now we will code the input. So for the input also we have some things to keep in mind. So we'll set the type as search, and we have to set the name of the input as S, and we'll also add a placeholder, and we'll type search here, and then we can set the value. So for the value we will set it to the search query that the user just searched for. So for that you have to type php echo get search query. So that's it for the input, and then we'll create one more input for the submit button, and we will set the ID as search btn, and then we'll also set the value to blank because we want to set an icon for the search button. So here we can see the search form, and here we have the search button. Now let's style the sidebar. So we'll go to style.css file, and we'll search for sidebar. So here we will start styling our sidebar. So first of all we will style the anchor tags, and we will set the color to DDD, Now we'll style the LIs inside our sidebar, and we'll set the margin to 8 pixels and 0, and set the list style to none. Now we'll style the LI inside the LI, and we will set the margin left to -16 pixels. Now we'll style the inputs, and we'll set the width to 100% and the height to 42 pixels. Now let's check how our sidebar looks right now. So here we can see our styles are applied. Now we will continue styling the sidebar, and we will style the form, and we will set the position to relative. Now I'll just add some styles for our button. So that's it for the button. Now we'll just check our website. So here we can see our search bar, and we have the sidebar all styled correctly. Now let's test our search. So we'll just type something over here, and if you click on search, we can see we have the search result right here. Let's search for something else. We'll just type A and search for it. So here are all the results with A in it. So we know that the search is really working. Now let's search for something that is not in the website, and let's see what gets displayed. And if I click on search, we see that we have a blank space over here. So now let's customize this page, and if we don't have any results, let's post some message over here, and if we have the results, then let's post the result. So to customize our search result page, we have to create a file called search.php. So we'll go to VS Code, and here we'll create a new file, and we'll name it search.php. So whatever you type over here will be displayed in the search result page. So we'll just type hi from search result page, and if you go over here and if you search for something, so if you search this over here, we get the text from our search.php file. So now let's go ahead and start customizing our search result page. Now the search.php file is almost similar to our index.php file. So we'll just go to index.php file, and we'll just copy everything from here, and we'll paste it over here, and we'll make some changes. So here for the heading, we will just change this to search results for, and then we'll display the search query. So for that we have a function called get search query. Now in the metadata, we need to add an if condition for our categories, just as we did with the single.php file. So we'll go to the single.php file, and we'll copy these 3 lines of code, and we'll paste it in our search.php file. Now if we search on our website right now, we get the results for everything that we have in our website. So for the about pages, for the privacy policy, and everything will be included in the search results. So for example, if we go to the about page, and we'll just copy this some things from here, and we'll just search for it. And here we can see the about page is also displayed in the search. But what we want in our website is that we want to display only the results from blogs and projects. So now let's see how we can do that. So we'll go to the functions.php file, and we will add some filters for our search, and we'll create a new function, and we'll name it search filter, and we have to pass an argument. So if query is search, so this says that if we are searching for something, then we have to set some things in our query. So we will say query set, and we will type post type, and then we'll create an array, and we will type post and project. So now we have set the post types for our search results. Now we'll call a function called add filter. We will type pre-get posts and then the name of our function. Now let's go to our website, and we'll just refresh this page, and here we can see we don't get any search results because we don't have this term in our blogs or projects. Now let's deal with the situation where the search term is not in our website and we get a blank screen. So we'll go to the search.php file, and before the section starts we will write a line of code. So here we will type if have posts, and then we will open our bracket over here, and after the section closes, here we will go back into PHP mode and we'll close the bracket, and here we will type else echo no results found. We'll change this to something else, but for now let's check and see whether it is working. So if you search for anything random over here, we see that we get this no results found text displayed over here. Now let's go ahead and customize this message. So we'll go to our code editor, and here we will type some HTML code. First of all, we'll create a division with the class name of no results, and then we will have an h2, and here we'll type couldn't find anything, and then we'll create an s3, and we'll create one more s3, and then we'll create a UL, and inside that we'll have some links for the user, and we'll just duplicate this. So let's see if this is displayed when we don't have any search results. Now here we have the no results division. Now let's style it. So we'll go to style.css, so let's check out our page. So we have our no results page styled. Now the last thing we need to do is get this search form to work, and we also have to deal with the mobile search box. So let's just log out of our admin. So here we have our website, and if I click on this icon, we get this search input over here. Now let's go to our header.php file. Now here in our mobile navigation, we will replace this li with a new division. We will give it a class of search box slide menu. So here we will call a WordPress method get search form, and we'll just copy this, and we'll go down here, and instead of this input box we will paste our search form code. Now let's style it. Now here in our style.css file we will search for the search box ID. Below this we will start styling our search box. Alright, so now we have completed the search box for the desktop version. Now we will style the mobile version. So if you go down over here, we have already styled some things over here. So the slide out menu, and we will add some lines of code. So first of all, we will target the form, and we will set the position to relative, and for the input we will set the width to 100%, and then we need to style the slide out menu search button. So this is almost the same as the desktop version, so we will just add it over here. And for the hover also we'll do the same. Alright, so now let's check our website. So we'll refresh our page, and if we click on this icon we see our search input, and we have the buttons also working correctly. Now we will open the mobile version, and if I click on this icon we can see the search box here, and we need to set the height of this to 48 pixels, and let's do that now. So we'll go down here, and in our slide out menu input here we will add height to 48 pixels. We'll save this and we will see whether it is working. And here we can see our mobile navigation and the search box. Let's search for something. So here we have the search results. We'll also check the desktop version. And here we have the search results. So that's basically it for this video. We have created the sidebar and the search functionality, and we have also modified the search form and the search results page. So if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest updates. If you have any doubts you can ask in the comments below, and thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.